Hi, and welcome to Astral Messages. My name is Angela, and I'm bringing through guided messages for the sign of Libra today. And we have the pre-shuffled oracle message number 2, Antelope Spirit. Life is speeding up. So the message coming through, I feel like something either is picking up pace, something's coming in quick. You're off for the races, Libra. Something is coming in very quickly. I am seeing a little bit of the Tower, so it may be unexpected here. So let's dive a little bit deeper and see what other messages want to come through for you for the rest of November. Okay, so thank you so much for being here. These messages are for the collective, so I encourage you to tap into your intuition during these reads and to discern what resonates for you and your personal journey. If you feel called to like, comment, and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, Spirit, what else is going on for Libra? Okay. Ooh, and I feel the call to take that one. And I do feel called just to take one more. One more card, please. For Libra for the rest of November, please. What else is going on for Libra? What do they need to know? Interesting, you're getting a lot of messages, but I'm guided to take them all. So, okay, we have number 24, time for a nap, and number 41, soulmate energy. Interesting. We also have nothing will come of the situation, void of course, moon. It's time to take action, new moon in Aries. And a time for healing, balsamic moon. Okay. Interesting. So I'm getting almost contrast energies. Time for a nap. Nothing will come of this situation. Now, I feel like with this, as I was saying, this comes in quick. You potentially don't see it coming. Things may be quite quiet for you at this time. A period of rest and healing. You may be in a space of healing and shifting a lot. You may think that nothing is actually coming in here because you're going through this this phase, this clearing, this healing phase, right? So I feel like this is that energy, and then boom, something comes in quick, unexpected. I feel like it is a person, a connection. And I feel like when they do come in, it's going to require some action here because it's feels quick. This feels very slow, feminine energy. This is fast, masculine energy. Now, I do feel like this healing that you've been doing, Libra, has opened up space. You've cleared stuff out, and this is why this is rushing in. Okay, wow. This is very powerful reading so far. Now let's take a look at the tarot and see what's coming in for you for the rest of November. Yeah, I feel like you don't see this coming. It feels like you're so focused on your healing, yourself. You may even think that you're not even ready for this. But I tell you, it's coming in, it's because you've made space for it, you're ready for it. Yeah, interesting. Okay, please and thank you, Spirit. What's going on for Libra? Wow, the Ace of Wands. This is this brand new beginning, King of Wands. A lot of action. Someone potentially, doesn't have to be a fire sign, but it could be a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, coming in, or probably a little bit of the pace as well, with a brand new beginning. Passionate beginning too. Interesting. Okay, what's going on in your energy? The Eight of Wands. Yeah, this is fast energy. Virgo also had quite quick energy as well in their reading. So you may have Virgo in your chart or dealing with a Virgo. There's movement here. Fast movement, potentially even communication. Fast moving communication. Interesting. What is your challenge here? The Chariot. Whew, more fast energy. This is movement. This is travel as well. 2 travel cards. Gosh. It's like you're booking a flight and you're going instant because this new opportunities come in. And you're thinking, you're sitting here going, I'm healing, I'm chilling, nothing's happening. Boom. Wow. Okay. What's coming towards you? The Death card. Wow. Massive transformation. This is scorpionic energy. Change. An absolute rebirth. Isn't it interesting? I'm pretty sure, because the Death card is, I did think I saw a rebirth card when I was shuffling. So a massive change. What is your advice here? The Three of Cups. Okay, so this is something to celebrate. This is joyous energy. This is coming together with others. Coming together with others. So that's interesting as well. Okay. Whew. There's a lot of energy going on. So we will have a look. Let's get some clarifiers. Eight of Wands with the Eight of Cups. Yes, something comes in quick and you may have to just go. Take action. My goodness. Why is the Eight of Wands here for the sign of Libra for the rest of November? Why is the Eight of Wands here, please, Spirit? Yeah, isn't this interesting? So we have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. We also have the Three of Wands and the Nine of Cups. So the Three of Wands is a waiting card. Bunny's just chilling, maybe even feels that change is coming, but isn't taking any action. It's just waiting for its ships to come in. Now this feels like this energy, this healing, this nothing will come of the situation, time for a nap, just waiting, resting, working on self. It's like it knows change is upon it. And here it comes, that ship. Wish fulfillment here. Because this is change. This is divine timing too. The universe is, turning the wheel. It's now time to take action because it is here. Okay. Wow. Now, the Chariot. Why is the Chariot here? Why is the Chariot in the challenge position for Libra? Why is the Chariot here? Have the Two of Pentacles here, which is about balance. Interesting. Well, you've got real divine feminine energy, nurturing, rest, connecting and healing, and then go action, divine masculine energy, just full blown, she's off to the races. We have the Hierophant coming in with the Chariot. So the Chariot is Cancer energy. We also have Scorpio energy here as well. And this is Taurus energy. This is about commitment. This is also spirit coming in, but there's this movement, taking action here, because a wish fulfillment has come in, and the challenge here is actually committing and actually moving with this wish fulfillment, because this is a victorious energy. I think there's this desire to feel grounded. Yeah, because there's this defensive energy here, potentially because you've been in your feminine energy, the Empress, and this nap energy, rest, healing, just so much healing. And I feel like protecting your energy here with the Seven of Wands. And maybe you think, oh, it's never going to come in, nothing will come of the situation. But it does, and then all of a sudden there's this challenge to move with this wish fulfillment. Okay, what's coming towards you is the Death card. So what is this here? Why is the Death here for Libra? Yeah, interesting. Okay, so we have the Nine of Swords, Temperance, and the Three of Swords is at the bottom of the deck here. So you've been healing. You've been healing past pain, past hurt, and you've been fighting for a new beginning with this Ace of Pentacles. Now, I feel like with the Death card, there is an ending and a new beginning. There is change at hand, and with it comes stress. I feel like you've been almost sitting in this energy for so long. Like I'm saying, it feels kind of unexpected. Nothing will come of the situation. I've been healing and fighting for this new beginning for some time here. Temperance is all about patience. It's taken time, but with this change now requires balance, and there's a little bit of anxiety I'm getting with taking action, or even how quick, because this is very fast energy, how quick this is all go. Imagine you've been sitting in this healing space for years, resting, focusing on self, and you know that something's coming, but you know it hasn't been coming into your 3D reality. Boom, here it is, and you're like, hold up. It's just like a lot of change, and yeah, creating a little bit of anxiety here. Okay, your advice here is the Three of Cups. Yeah. Can you clarify the Three of Cups, please, for Libra? Advice, guidance. The Magician at the bottom of the deck, and we also have the Nine of Swords again popping out. So this is something that you have called in, part of your manifestations, with all this healing work, focusing on self that you've been doing. You've been calling it in, and that ultimately is like that Three of Wands card with a bunny, knowing, calling the ships in, and here it is. So this is something to celebrate here. This potentially is a soul connection for some. Doesn't have to be. Again, we're getting this King of Wands energy. There's a lot of action, passion here. And the advice here is to focus on joy. Yes, this may create a little bit of anxiety or worry because it requires change and action. It requires action from you. And I think you've been sitting in a healing space, or doing the action within, not without. So in that 3D space. And I just want to read a little bit more on this Nine of Swords for the advice for Libra. Yeah, okay. We have the Eight of Swords here, which is the overthinking, stressing, worry. It's coming through very strong. I'm hearing like this brings you joy. This is something that you've wanted. Really focus on that. And I'm hearing like fear is part and parcel. Fear sometimes because it means something to you. It's not necessarily something to be afraid of. Don't let this fear stop you from taking action towards something that you've been asking the universe for. Do it scared if you need to. Don't let fear stop you here, Libra, because yeah, you'll have that feeling like you've missed the boat on something, or missed a beautiful opportunity, missed a beautiful connection. So this is beautiful for you, Libra. I'm excited for you. Don't let fear get in your way. I'm sending you much love, light, and insight, and I'll see you next time.